Hey guys, welcome back to All Things Graft. In today's video, I'm going to discuss many of the different blockchain payment solutions currently available within the cryptocurrency space and explain why I believe Graft is by far the best payment solution for cryptocurrencies. Now, it's no secret that one of the main reasons cryptocurrencies have failed to gain any sort of adoption is because they're simply too slow to be used as a way to make payments. This problem stems from the fact that cryptocurrencies sacrifice speed in order to maintain security and decentralization. Slow confirmation times is just one of the trade-offs of having a decentralized system. Now, there are several cryptocurrency payment solutions that have come about throughout the past decade, which have to some degree managed to solve this slow cryptocurrency problem. However, to understand why I believe Graft is the best solution for the world to start using and adopting cryptocurrencies as payments, let's discuss the pros and cons of some of these solutions and explore how each one compares to Graft. There are currently 5 categories most of these cryptocurrency payment solutions fall into. These are payment processors, payment cards, payment terminals, payment blockchains, and payment networks. The most common type of solution currently being used for enabling the instant use of cryptocurrency payments is the payment processor. Payment processors, which have been around for some time now, address the slow cryptocurrency problem by acting as a trusted third-party intermediary between a customer and a merchant. In most cases, payment processors allow the merchant to take on the risk of accepting a cryptocurrency payment by approving the payment without waiting for any confirmations. This allows the merchant to accept cryptocurrencies instantly in the same way they would traditional Visa or MasterCard-like payments. Now, there's nothing significantly wrong with this approach, other than the fact that it goes against the principles of decentralization. Accepting cryptocurrencies with a payment processor reintroduces the same problems that all cryptocurrencies were designed to avoid: centralization. Centralization brings with it trust, security, and privacy issues, which I personally don't believe is a good trade-off for the instant acceptance of cryptocurrencies. Centralized payment processors represent a single point of failure, but most importantly, a single point of attack, which makes them extremely attractive to hackers. Also, these centralized entities have the power to make arbitrary decisions on who to grant and pull back services from, and can even freeze funds on request from other entities. Payment processors also don't scale very well because they need to be able to handle an unlimited volume of transactions and provide cross-border support. For a business offering processing services, this task becomes increasingly difficult over time, which results in a very slow rate of adoption. Now, the second payment solution that is also very popular today is the use of Visa or MasterCard cryptocurrency payment cards. Cryptocurrency payment cards rely on the use of the banking system along with the use of traditional payment networks. Their aim is to enable the use of cryptocurrency payments through the very system cryptocurrencies were designed to avoid and possibly even replace. The problem with this solution is that in order for it to work, the cryptocurrency payment card company will need to partner up with a payment card issuing bank or become a bank themselves and apply for a Visa or MasterCard issuing license, which is a very long and complicated process. Unfortunately, cryptocurrency payment cards also fall into the category of a centralized solution, and as a centralized entity, they will be at the complete mercy of the local regulatory environment and traditional payment network continuous licensing, which results in a slow rate of adoption. Now, the third solution, which has gained a lot of attention recently, is that of a cryptocurrency payment terminal. This solution enables the instant use of cryptocurrencies on proprietary point-of-sale terminals, which are designed to read or display QR codes for cryptocurrency users to make payments with a mobile wallet. Now, at first, this solution may seem like it would have a lot of potential. After all, when was the last time you heard of a payment terminal that accepts cryptocurrency payments? It is a very exciting idea indeed. However, this idea comes with many complications. For example, in order for a merchant to consider replacing their current terminal with one from a company they've never heard of, they'll first need to verify that the company's terminal is PCI compliant and has passed many other rigorous certifications. The payment terminal will also need to integrate with the merchant's already existing point-of-sale software, which might be an unlikely scenario. Even if the payment terminal company is able to convince a few small merchants to accept their terminals, having large stores or retail chains accepting these terminals will be extremely difficult, since it will require a very expensive process of integration, certification, testing, and employee training. Also, a cryptocurrency payment terminal alone won't be enough to process cryptocurrency payments. The company offering these payment terminals will either need to provide cryptocurrency payment processing services themselves or partner up with a company that will do it for them. This, of course, brings us back to the centralized third-party intermediary and all of its problems, which comes with every single cryptocurrency payment processor that I'm aware of. Needless to say that like all other centralized companies, it will also face the same uphill battle in terms of adoption. Now, the next type of cryptocurrency payment solution available is that of a payment blockchain. A payment blockchain is a payment solution that attempts to facilitate cryptocurrency payments by enabling features that actually make the blockchain suitable for payments. By this, I mean the blockchain's developers finding a way to enable instant payments, some degree of privacy, and other payment-like features. Payment blockchains are much better than any of the previously discussed solutions because they enable these features without having to introduce a centralized third party that controls the entire payment process. The problem with payment blockchains, however, is that they only work for the cryptocurrency of that blockchain. This is great for the overall value and adoption potential of that cryptocurrency, but what about other cryptocurrencies merchants want to accept instantly as a payment option? Also, payment blockchains don't easily integrate with existing point-of-sale terminals. Merchants will have no choice but to either use that blockchain's native wallet application or a different hardware solution, which as explained earlier may be suitable for small merchants or business owners, but not for large stores or retail chains. In addition, many blockchains that have managed to figure out a way to enable instant payments have failed to adopt one of the most important aspects of a secure payment solution: privacy. Transaction privacy should be considered a very important part of a payment solution, and it should come standard, not as an optional feature that costs extra to use. Having transactions that can be traced or wallet balances that can be viewed by the public on a blockchain is not only an inconvenience for those that like to keep their finances private, but also very dangerous. Now, the last cryptocurrency payment solution that I want to cover in this video is a payment network. A payment network enables the instant use of cryptocurrencies by bringing together multiple participants and connecting them to form a network that separately performs all the functions of a payment processor. A cryptocurrency payment network works very similar to traditional payment networks and performs similar tasks like pre-authorization and validations, verifying and placing funds on hold, transferring payments, performing currency exchange, and distributing fees, all of which is accomplished by accepting and coordinating services from various network participants. This is exactly what a decentralized payment network like Graft is designed to do. Graft takes many of the functions of a centralized payment processor and distributes them to various participants on its network. The network processes cryptocurrency transactions instantly and in real time, all while maintaining decentralization. This is one of the main reasons I became very interested in the Graft payment solution, because it was the first solution to decentralize the entire payment process. Graft is a global decentralized payment processing network that brings to cryptocurrencies all of the features and services consumers and merchants have become accustomed to utilizing from traditional payment systems. Graft is based on ideas, principles, and technologies introduced and tested by creators of other blockchains like Bitcoin's decentralization, Ethereum's smart contract functionality, Monero's privacy and untraceability, and Dash's implementation of a second layer. Combine all of this with the global effect of a payment network like Visa's or MasterCard's, and you have a blockchain payment solution with the potential of disrupting the entire payment industry. Now, before I wrap things up here, let me conclude by providing a list of things I consider when deciding which blockchain payment solution has the highest potential of achieving worldwide adoption. There are 6 characteristics that I look for. A payment solution needs to be fast, meaning it needs to be able to provide instant payments. It must be scalable, which means handling an unlimited number of transactions. It must be able to easily integrate with existing point-of-sale terminals and not need to convince merchants to adopt new ones. It must be able to offer a variety of different transaction types, similar to traditional payment systems like pre-authorizations, scheduled payments, or even refunds. It should also provide the highest level of privacy possible by using a secure, untraceable blockchain while still offering the ability to comply with laws and regulations. And of course, most importantly, it must be decentralized. From this chart, you can easily see how other blockchain payment solutions stack up against Graft. In my opinion, Graft is by far the best blockchain payment solution for cryptocurrencies, and as far as I'm aware, there is no other cryptocurrency project out there planning to offer all of these unique features. I hope this video helped you to better understand why I believe Graft is the best blockchain payment solution for cryptocurrencies and the one with the highest potential of achieving worldwide adoption. If you liked this video, please hit that like button, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Until next time though, this is All Things Graft, signing off.